What's going on, everybody? So, right away when Bloomburrow came out, I knew it was an amazing set, and I knew the mice were going to be busted. I actually sat in an auction for singles for Bloomburrow when it first came out, and I was just buying tons and tons of mice, and sure enough, even to this day, everybody's still using the mice. But I also saw two other cards that I was like, what? And that was, one of them was Ygra. So Ygra is a 6/6 for 3 colorless, a green and a black. It's got ward, sacrifice of food. Now, this is interesting, but other creatures are food artifacts in addition to their other types, and have 2 sacrifice this permanent, you gain 3 life. Now the important part here, I guess, as well is, well, I guess the most important part is it turns everything into food. But also, whenever food is sacked and put into a graveyard from the battlefield, this thing grows +2 or +1 every time. But at the very same set, they printed Camilla. Now it's a 3/3 menace for 1 colorless, a black and a green. Other squirrels you control have menace. Don't really care about the squirrel part too much, but whenever you sacrifice 1 or more food, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. So as you can see here, this turns everything into food. So every time you sacrifice a food, you create a squirrel, which becomes a food, and you've got an infinite loop. All you need is a sacrifice outlet, and it's infinite. It infinitely makes this thing bigger, and it infinitely pumps out a creature. Now that we've got the Phantom Train, it's a 4/4 trample for 3 colorless and a black. It's got sacrifice another artifact or creature, and put a +1/+1 counter on this vehicle, and then it becomes an artifact creature. So it's a vehicle that doesn't even need a crew to become a creature, which is pretty cool. But the infinite sacrifice not only makes Ygra bigger, it also makes Phantom Train bigger, and Phantom Train, more importantly, has trample. And if you don't have a way to give him haste, but you've got your other pieces out here, you can just keep doing the infinite sacrifice, turn him into like a 40/40, let him turn back into a vehicle for a turn, and the next turn you sack a squirrel, and then you just kill him in 1 shot. We're also running Sephiroth here, another new creature from Final Fantasy. You've seen him, you know him, you love him. He's a 3/3 for 2 and a black, and whenever it enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. So it's part of our card draw engine. And of course, with the infinite sack outlet, if he's in play, you do a 1-point drain life infinitely. And of course, if you get him, if you get him to morph, then you can get one of those emblems. If you just sack by sacking 4 creatures, and then he, that emblem never goes away, which is pretty cool. So we have just some other random crap in here. So this isn't our only win outlet. So we've got the annexes here for more card draw and more dragons, right? And then we've got a couple more, demons here. I'm sorry, not dragons, demons. And then we've got a couple of Archfiend of the Dross, and not only are they 6/6 flyers for 4 mana, but every time you kill one of the things, you do 2 more damage to them, which is pretty freaking sweet. Now I just kind of threw this all together. I've got 1 Scavenger Regent, which I'm basically kind of holding back as a board wipe if I need to. It's pretty much going to wipe out everything that I have, so I want to make sure that it wipes out everything, everything that everybody has. So yeah, so it's basically just my 1 board wipe in the deck. Then I've got a couple of Glissas in here because Glissa is just busted. But basically, I think more than anything, this usually ends up being a card draw engine, but it can be useful to destroy enchantments sometimes. Not really running any counters in this deck, but it is a way to also deal with other people's planeswalkers, because you can remove tokens from, their Elspeth or their Ugin or whatever if you really want to. So we've got 3 strategic betrayals as part of our removal package. I know it's sorcery speed, but it also hits the graveyard, so kind of helps deal with some of the graveyard shenanigans like Yuna or, Omniscience. Got 4 go for the throats. Just 2 Dark Confidants on here. I was running it with 3. I do have 4 now, but 2 seems good enough. It's just a 2 mana, 2/1 that basically is just going to sit there and be another draw engine. The reason why I hesitate to run this guy, y'all, it's obvious. I've got some expensive shit in here, right? 4, 5, right? And so you lose life equal to the mana value. So you got to be really careful about running this dude. Now, I might run a 3rd Hydra because I had an idea, but we'll see how this ends up working out. This is just basically for some mana ramp, but scalable. It's just amazing. What's really cool that I thought of is the fact that other creatures are food artifacts in addition to their type, right? So you could play like it's like a 6 mana Hydra, sacrifice it as a food, and then get 5 treasures on top of that. Which is pretty cool, because it's basically just in here to kind of ramp us into all our other stuff. I've got 1 Tiny Bones, because, you can never go wrong with Death Touch, and a couple of Cecils, because you can never go wrong with Death Touch, and if you can, give your stuff indestructible while flipping him, why not, why not, why not? The Dark Confidants I'm a little torn about. I've honestly thought about replacing him maybe with a couple of Phyrexian Arenas, which are some also good draw engines to have. Or, maybe, I don't know, maybe a couple of Preacher of the Schism or something. I'm not really sure. I haven't, but so far that's kind of the slot. But yeah, you're playing with fire when you run these dudes in this deck. But we're going to see how it goes. Nothing too crazy here. We're running 24 lands. Yeah, I mean, I do see one glaring hole that this deck is missing. Really quick, and it's just a land. I actually only have one of these, but if you play Golgari, you should have at least one of these in your deck. So let's go ahead and do the thing. The hell is this deck? Oh, the Restless Cottage, right? From Wilds, which is, still to this day, probably my favorite set. Because those anime arts, you can't fuck with that. You just can't. The animes from this thing are phenomenal. And it's got the squirrels and the rabbits, or no, that was Bloomberg, the squirrels and the rabbits. But no, I just love the anime stuff from this. Anime stuff from this was just fire. This is straight fire. But yeah, you need 1 Restless Cottage in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap something out. So let's just get rid of a forest. No biggie. Yeah, so then we go to 8 and 8, couple of dual, 4, 7 every duels, and then, these can come in clutch, just having the 1. So yeah, so I played 1 game earlier, and I went infinite, and I ran over somebody, but, it's mythic, I'm sure I'm going to run into some decks where they're going to run me the F over, but we're going to try it out and see what happens, because, yeah. I've been waiting to play Ygra and Camilla for forever. It was just not, we had Bartoli, before, whatever the heck his name is, and but he's black and white, and I didn't really like running him in Orzhov. Golgari just seemed to be the package to, because I wanted to run Golgari with these 2, and now that we finally have the mono black Scarifice outlet, it seems more tenable. So we'll see how it goes. We may end up switching out these Dark Confidants. Maybe throw in a couple of greedy freebooters as some 1-drops, just for a little bit of ramp and scry. But yeah, this is the thing, and we are going to get nasty. Infinite Sacrifice seems like a stupid name though, so I'm gonna do something funny here. We're gonna call this Any of y'all who are old fuckers like me remember this, but Ygra and Camilla like the boom. Because it just reminds me of that old, 80s song. So that's what we're going to call this for now. I mean, I could just call this, I don't know, something else, like the Camilla train or Dark Train or something, but yeah, that's what we're going to call it. Ygra and Camilla like the boom. That's what we're calling this deck. And I'd play the song for you, but I'd probably get a copyright strike, so you can look up the old 80s We Like the Boom song. But yeah, let's get her done and see what happens. Well, I don't know if we can be okay with running a Golgari deck with no swamps, so even though this is pretty decent, I like Glissa in the spot, I just don't know if we can risk it for the biscuit. Let's see what we get. Well, this is actually a lot better. We got 1 drop, a 2 drop, a 3 drop, a scalable mana ramp drop, and we can drop an annex, and yeah, it looks pretty. Looks like something that I can get down with. So let's do this. So LFS88. They're seasoned like me, which means, as CGB would say, you're cool. And with the season, you get the season one when you play like 2,500 fucking arena games. So if any of y'all are wondering where exactly that came from, yeah, that's what seasoned is. It basically means you have no effing life. Now, let's see if we're gonna die to my Dark Confidant. That's the real thing here. Because I'm gonna be losing life to this. I'm gonna be losing life to this. Which might make it, well, I guess if I flip him a lot quicker with that, that could actually be a thing, right? So I do like that. Should we lose some more life with this? I mean, we could flip him really fast, right? But I mean, if he gets killed, I'll be very sad. Let's not go crazy. Let's go for 2 points of mana ramp. 2 points of damage. Let's get in there. And I'm 1 turn away from flipping Daddy Cecil. Oh, I love you for drawing land. Thank you, Dark Confidant. You, my friend, are the greatest in the universe. Let's go ahead and ride the train. Let's go, baby! And charge! Now everything's indestructible when I attack with Cecil there. My 1 drop. My 1 drop just made everything indestructible. Let's go! Dragonologist. Yes. See, if he can keep hitting on land. Oh, there's Sephiroth too. Are you joking right now? So we've got Ygra. We've got Sephiroth. what I'm trying to figure out here, because this is a 4/4, I can make this thing bigger, right? Well, I can attack with him now. What if... So they got 3, so I'd have to hit them for 9 to kill them. That's 1, 2, 3. That's not enough. If I do that, that'll be... Yeah. See, if I had a removal, the game would be over. I think... Let's just do this. We'll use that. Oh, cancel. Oh, I didn't think about that properly. I have to sacrifice something to get him to be able to attack. So let's go and do this. Get 2 treasures. Let's go, baby! And now they're under... And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do it. And I didn't even get to the infinite combo. When you pop off the infinite combo, it's amazing. But Scarifice don't play. Now, granted, they didn't do jack shit, but what are you gonna do? All right, let me step away for a minute, but I will be back, and we're gonna do some more mayhem and mischief here. But I'll go ahead and pull up the deck again while I step away, and let y'all feast on its glory. pizza in the oven, which I need to check on after this game. Let's go ahead and get back to ygra and Camilla like the boom. Got some removal, 3-drop, 3-drop, not bad. You know, I wonder if a Hot One Shrieker would speed up this deck. Hot One Shrieker might be pretty sweet in this, to be honest. I wonder if I swapped out a couple of pieces and threw some in, how that would do. Everybody plays the damn Oculus, right? Well, almost nobody plays the Shrieker, and the Shrieker's just bomb. I was wrecking people with the Shrieker earlier. Like, it is beautiful. I don't know what kind of fuckery we got going on here. I guess Yuna, maybe? This is definitely a Yuna deck. And 3 minutes sounds okay. Start getting the damage in, unblocked hopefully. Did I just see Yuna in there? I think I did. Yeah, it's a Yuna deck. So when they play Yuna next turn, I can make them sacrifice it and exile their graveyard. Seems good. Yuna's 5, right? Yep. I suspect we'll see Yuna here unless they run out of mana for some... There we go, here comes Yuna. It'll hurt immediately, but then it's going to suck really bad after that, so... Well, no, oh, they have 2 creatures out now. Maybe if I draw a Go for the Throat here. Of course I didn't. But... this will slow down their shenanigans significantly, so... The 7/7 dies, and then he gets exiled. Oh, they got rid of Yuna. Oh, because they have another one. And... Menace. Yeah, we might be in some trouble here. I need like 2 more turns, and I just don't know if we're gonna have it this time, you guys. Oh shit, that definitely hurt. But that's pretty sweet, so... let's get rid of that. Let's get down the train. And basically all I need to do is draw Camilla and it's game over. So, yeah, we're still in this. All we gotta do is draw Camilla right now, and it's GG's. But I don't think that's gonna happen. But if I top deck Camilla, I'm gonna lose my shit over here, y'all. You gonna play Yuna with your empty graveyard? And they got avatars for days. Holy shit. Let's just take 12 and see what happens, because it all basically comes down to... It all comes down to if I'm going to get ygra or not. Nope, no ygra. And sometimes that's how it goes. If we would have drawn ygra right there, we would have came out of nowhere and won the game, but... Such is life. This deck's pretty fun. I'm gonna check out my pizza, hold on. My toaster oven likes to burn pizza. We ain't having all that, so. Yeah, we ain't rich around these parts. We run in that great value Rising Crest Supreme. Yeah. 3 lands, 2 removal, card draw engine. We got Camilla. All we need is ygra, and then we can start liking the boom, right? And the great thing about it is even with just ygra and Camilla. Wow. What the fuck? Oh, is that an artifact creature? Oh, that sucks. I didn't realize that until I did that. I guess we're playing a 300 million thousand card fucking what the hell is that card called? The artifact Simulacrum Synthesizer, yeah, with like a 400 card synthesizer Ugin deck, I guess is what we're doing. So let's just, should we start the card draw engine? Or start getting out some pressure? Yeah, let's get the card draw engine in play. Oh, there's the train. All aboard. Come on, ride the train. It's the choo-choo train. There's a handsome little death toucher. Let's go ahead and... That way we can deal with this little monster here. Oh no, it's a spider. It's a scary little spider. Oh, that was kind of rude. Let's just caught it. Actually, no. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I was really hoping I get to steal something there, but tiny bone. Get the tiniest bone in town. Tiny bones, tiny bones. You fucking want my tiny bones. Well, what do they have in a graveyard? Maybe they have some stuff that I want. What is this? Ooh, that's... Valgaval's Onslaught. I could play that for 2. That'd be kind of fun. I like this. Yeah, let's attack first. Hey! I was sitting there going, I wonder if I get a ygra. Hey! You did that. Wacko. We pulled a ygra off the top with their card. Magic's fun. Oh, did you get them 2-tooth? Good for you. Alright, so... So we hope we draw a land and we go ahead and get ygra out now. And we'll say... no attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 7 mana. We need to get out Camilla. We need to get this out, and it's GG. I've never been a fan of that card. It just, the way it reads and words and everything else, like, it's just not that good. It seems like it would be good, but it's kind of trash. Daddy likey. So we'll just go here. And let's see if we can just make him quit now by being a nuisance. So let's just go here. Let's just go here. Oh, that's an artifact. That's fine. Oh, everything's artifacts now. I have to replace these with Shoot the Sheriff. I forgot that turns everything to artifacts. I don't have my Infinite Sacrifice. I'll let out till next turn. Looking back, I should have played the Phantom Train first. So that's a lesson learned, guys. If you have a choice between one of these 2 pieces or the Phantom Train, play the Phantom Train first, and then do those next. Because he's going to have to wait a whole nother turn to attack, which is just super unfortunate. Let's just go ahead and let's attack with their creature. And then my guess is next turn they're going to quit after they watch us play with ourselves. Did you want to play Magic? Well, that's too bad, because I am going to play Magic by myself. Because you have a 3,000 card deck, and I hate you for that, Guttenberger. Doink for 3! Let's go, baby! So, yeah. They have a butt ton of land. But that ain't gonna save you. Get your black, blue, and green card, or whatever it is in your hand. Because I'm about to smash. You know, it would be really, really sweet if that's some way to give Ygra trample or lifelink in here, but I don't see the spots for it. Okay. I heard a pizza ding! Oh, you have a Thevin? That's cute. Yeah, I gotta get rid of those. I really need to shoot the sheriff of this deck. That's another big blunder on my part, y'all. See, this is why we test the decks. So then, let's play the Phantom Train. I wish this worked on your own creatures, because that would be a sick combo. But yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Oh, actually, no, cancel. Let's just sack their creature. How about this? No, not that. This. Sack another free. I wish I had Sephiroth in play right now, but that just didn't work out, so we'll get rid of that. Alright. And here's where we pop off. Infinite Sacrifice. I was not joking. I've been waiting for this ever since freaking Bloomburrow. Well, I guess this was Bloomburrow. I thought it was Wilds for some reason, but yeah, but ever since Bloomburrow, I've been waiting to pop this shit off. I'm waiting for this card. It just didn't work as well with Bartolome or whatever the hell his name is. I gotta start picking up the pace, so they're gonna time me the F out, which is not okay. Oh. Let's see if they get bored and quit. They seem to want to let me run. They want to ride it out. Either they're just loving what I'm doing, or they just think they have an answer. Which I don't know. Maybe they do. But, I mean, if we were watching though, it's not just the train that's getting bigger. Ygra is eating. I don't know why. Ygra goes up by 2 every turn, and I'm not quite sure why that is. Anybody sees this video and wants to watch my crazy shit, leave me a comment and explain that to me, because I really don't know. But yeah. We're going to sit here and do this for a while, as long as this timer is going to let me, because they're playing a whole bunch of fatties, so I need to get this thing up to like 60. So, smoke them if you got them, because we're going to be here. And the cool thing is after this turn, he turns back into a vehicle, so even if they do a board wipe, he'll still be alive. And all I have to do is play something and sack it and win. So. Ygra's only, what is that, 52? Ygra's at now? Let's go, baby! Now, normally I wouldn't do it this long, but they've got way too much big-ass shit over there, and they're probably going to pay some more big shit, so I gotta make sure that I go off. And just for shits and giggles, everything with Death Touch. Alright, so let's just go here and Penny Bones. Why not? Wait, do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, that could have been a mistake. That actually could cost me the game. But why not? Did I just gain a life? I'm not even sure how that happened, but okay. Actually, let's. Now let's see their board wipe. I wanted to do a board wipe, so I'm making the wrong way to do a board wipe. They're like, oh shit, it's a vehicle again. I can't get it in the board wipe. But they literally sat here and watched me do all this shit. I don't know why, but sure. There's the board wipe. There's all their shit. And unless it has haste. Well, I don't know what they're doing here. See, this is why I wanted to have a big-ass motherfucker out there. Now, see, y'all thought I was stupid. I probably don't even have enough to win now. That's the crazy part. Are you kidding me right now? Wow. Nice. And they stole my Phantom Train. Wow. This might be one of the craziest games I've ever played. Yeah. But I mean, you know what happened. But you know, y'all know how this dumbass game is. Everybody who plays a 300 card deck always gets exactly what they need the moment that they need it. So they literally played 800 creatures and destroyed my whole board and stole half my shit. Like, I mean, it's pretty good, but really for a 300 card deck, get the fuck out of here. But yeah, for any of y'all who were watching that game, we learned a valuable lesson, right? If you have the choice between playing the second piece of ygra and Camilla or the train first, play the train. Had I played the train first, we win that game, right? But we did learn go for the throat is very stupid in this deck. Because my infinite combo turns everything into artifacts. So yeah, we don't really want to do that so much. So let's find, you know, everything's got limitations, but let's just go first shoot the sheriff. You know, I could probably find something else like Bitter Triumph or God only knows what, but we'll just stick with those instead. Because yeah, I literally had dead weight cards and those go for the throats because of that shit, which is really unfortunate. Well, I don't understand why I can't get these to drag. Like, anyways, but this is the infinite sacrifice shenanigans, and let's let the fuckery continue, shall we? We beat Una, and we lost to some 800,000 card deck. In a game that we should have won, but I made a misplay. But, you know, hey, a W's a W, and he did some cool shit, so. They're joking with this land, right? Alright, well. Let's hope the Dark Confidant saves me and doesn't kill me. Because that is the one true wild card in this deck. Oh, and they gave me another land off the top. Sweet. Well, whatever does happen, we can't blame it on Mana Screw. So, there's that. Man, they're coming out hot. I say we slow the roll down a little bit. How about that? That'll slow you the fuck down. Ow. Rude. He keeps hitting land. Like, my boy knows. So... get some... Now if they kill him, at least I'll get some treasure out of it, hopefully. Yeah, I think we lost this one, though. Well, on the positive side, bro. No, I didn't. That's not what I clicked. I clicked to land and it played the train. Really? Wow. And apparently that's why they have the Hydras when it makes you click the wrong card. But yeah, we're pretty much dead. Hey, you want some more? Come on. Just giving treats to the dog. Oh yeah. That's game. I mean, with or without that removal, with or without that misplay, we were gonna lose there. They were just too fast and we were too slow. I should have mulliganed away the 4 lands and I didn't. Darn Confidant keeps coming in clutch for those lands, so I'm sure I'm gonna have a day or a game or two where he's gonna draw an Annex or something. I'm gonna die, but he could pop for 8 damage, but we'll see what happens. I dropped Cecil down to 2 copies because he's legendary. I'm kind of thinking that might be a mistake. Let's just trade treasure for treasure. There you go. You're welcome. That was pretty funny. Well, Phyrexian Arena is heavily, in my opinion, underrated. I really want to get Glissa out there, but I don't feel like wasting my mana just yet. Let's go and get a draw engine going, see if we get some land, and then I'll play Glissa. That's not land. Apparently the only way I get land is if I have Dark Confidant on, he'll draw land for days. Well, I hate to get rid of my only board wipe, but see, this land situation is not good. So, and they gave me a tap land. Welcome to Arena. Hmm. And the one cool thing about Night Train is it's not legendary. If we have 2 of these in play, they both buff for the infinite sacrifice, which is kind of sweet. Maybe we can just start putting this down there and going on the river. We can start destroying some of their enchantments. That sounds fun. Although mono black with that many cards, I know. Get some more life back, please. Wow. 2 cards, huh? I don't need 2 trains. Get rid of that. And land. Yeah, sounds legit. 3 annexes can be pretty brutal. My turn again? Sweet. And what's going to be funny is when they kill it again, and then I play another one. Wait on for 6 next turn. Well, I got ygra and camilla, so I don't need 2 of those. So ygra can go. And that can go. There you go. Oh, and they're also taking damage from Phyrexian Arena. Appreciate it. Okay. They aren't gonna like this. That was pretty freaking funny, y'all. I mean, oh, there it goes. Oh, they died to their own arena. Let's go. I literally just sold that game with Unholy Annex and nothing else. Well, what a stupid card. I was against it for a long time, but no, Phyrexian Arena is better, blah blah blah. No, I was wrong. I was so wrong. I'm not wrong about cards about often, but that one, yeah, I was wrong. Over here trying to do infinite sacrifice, and Unholy Annex just soloed the whole fucking game and made him die of their own enchantment. Oh, it's so great. The best wins in the world is making people lose to their own shit. This seems tenable. Card draw engine, 2/3 of the infinite combo, 3/3 of the infinite combo. that menace? There's a lot of weird shit going on in this game that I don't get. It doesn't have flying, it doesn't have menace, but for some reason I couldn't block it. Look at this. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. Okay. That makes sense. And while I really want to get out Camilla, I feel like a smart play is to get out Calissa. No attacks. That's scary. Oh. See, now they're fucking doing me wrong with the fucking... Let's go and play out Ygra, I guess. Although playing Sephiroth and oh, you know what? Let's just do this. Get a treasure. Get a land. And once again, we're good at magic. Yay! They're flying. Oh, they're flying. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I could sure use a sheriff right about now, because that's not good. My boy's coming in clutch with that, oh, shit. So if we can survive this turn, it's game over. I think we just won. I don't think they can do 9 right now. Okay. They're doing some cool shit. We got me down to 4, but what they don't know is they already lost. Because I have Sephiroth. Oh, thank God. He almost got me, but it was just enough to win, you know, and that's what we're talking about. So. Oh, I almost played the wrong... Wait, oh, it is Camilla I need. So there's Camilla. Going up for the train, too. Can we play a train? Oh. Oh, yeah, we can play a train as well? No, let's do that. Let the fuckery begin. Alright. Let's present the infinite combo. Feel the power of infinite Sephiroth. He's gonna, one more sack and he's gonna flip. And everything's getting bigger. And that's how you do the infinite sacrifice, folks. I don't have any viewers right now. It's too bad because I just built the fucking masterpiece and I didn't need some big streamer with 30,000 people to tell me how to make my shit. I've been waiting to do this since Bloomborough, baby. Let's freaking go, y'all. But yeah, I mean, so far, technically we're undefeated because I lost that one game to a misplay. Although I'll give that Guttenberger dude his props. But right now we're 4-0 with this in Mythic. In Mythic. No, 4-1. We did lose the one. We're 4-1. We lost to Cats. But come on. I mean, we're men. We always lose to the cat. Am I right or am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Right. Okay, I'll be back with some more fuckery. But yeah, this is what it looks like when you get the infinite combo. All your pieces there: Phantom Train, Sephiroth, Ygra, Camilla, and Glissa for the lulz. Alright, we'll play one more game, maybe two. And I'm going to take the dog for a walk. But I think we've created a banger here, y'all. ygra and Camilla like the boom is the truth. We're 4-1. We'll try to get in at least one more. See if we can go 5-1. Potentially maybe 6-1. See, I like it when I get Camilla first. See, I get Camilla into Train, or I get Camilla into Sephiroth, and then maybe into ygra in a couple of turns. And I got a small little board wipe here, just chilling just in case. I mean, against aggro though, we're kind of, you know, gonna get bent over like Red Rover, but we're not playing mono red, so there's Glissa, which can definitely slow the game down. Even if she doesn't live, she definitely has to be answered. So we can force him to waste a turn to deal with her, which is beautiful. I saw Mythic Mike, he made a mono black version of all the, you know, the low to the ground death touch dudes that everybody's playing. And see, I know they're probably gonna have early removal or counters, so let's just throw Bliss out there for bait. Seems they don't have any removal yet. It slows the game down significantly. Oh, see, there's a removal, and see, and that's why we do the thing, right? So let's just do this. Give them what do we want to do here? Definitely want to get this out right, because if we draw ygra, it's game over next turn, assuming we don't get wrecked for some reason. Let's go ahead and this is menace, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and hit him for 3 points of menace. Let's see if we can top deck a ygra and win the game right now. looks like we're not going to win the game right now because they're going to kill Sephiroth, which I already saw that coming. That's okay. Let's give him something else to have to deal with. I love the dross in this deck because it's only 4 mana and it is definitely a clear and present danger that it has to be. You can't just sit around and ignore that shit. What in the actual fuck is that? Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. See, I keep running into these cards. Like, who the fuck... Nobody plays that card. I keep getting beat by these cards, or like, literally nobody's played, like, ever. I can only do a board wipe for 5, so... I got all this removal. Well, I wouldn't say all this, but I've got a fair bit of removal, and I'm not drawing any of it, so... Yeah, we might be toast this time. Yeah, I think we're just gonna call it, guys. They have some good shit going on there. Jerry did some good shit. Good job, Jerry. So we're gonna drop to 4 and 2. Let's just get one more and see if we can go to 5 and 3. 5 and 3 will be 75%. I'd be good with that. Typically, I'd want to run like 20-30 games with this, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But for today, we'll just we'll call it right here. I've actually been thinking like a whole bunch of death touchers instead of like the hydras, and like that other whatever that other card is. I don't remember. But I was thinking about swapping out and just putting a bunch of death touchers in there, because it really is a thing. We got removal, we got draw, we got Camilla. Okay. Still no removal, but I got like 7 removal in my deck and I can't draw any of it, but sure. And now we're probably going to lose to one of the most stupid decks in all of Magic. Poison. I hate to waste this now, but let's go and just slow down some of their bullshit. I think we've already lost. This is kind of crazy. Well, this will help. Depending on the removal. But they're probably sitting on like 4 Vraska's Betrayal right now. Or that one. Is that 9? Yeah, see, I'm already dead. All I have to do is kill my next creature, then I'm dead, and I got $200. This is... Oh, they don't have, actually, I don't have to do that. Anything with proliferate kills me. They just play a spell. You know, I've already lost. I'm not counting poison decks. We're gonna re-roll that one because that's just hardly anybody runs those anymore, and they're just, you know. We'll do one more, you guys. We're not doing the 4 mana shit again, so. Wow. You're like, okay, we'll just give you 4 more. The shuffler's fine, right? The shuffler's fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. And now we're on to the bullshit I see. Maybe I should have thrown the annex out there, but I don't know, we'll see. They're about to wipe the board. I don't even know what the fuck this card does. It's a fucking book over there. Oh, it's the Keen-Eyed Curator. They're just worried about Necro. Although that could become a problem, but... Go and get a demon. Three points of menace. Don't worry, your Keen-Eyed Curator's gonna die in a minute here. Probably gonna Monstrous Rage this to kill my demon, but we'll see. Well, maybe not. Or we'll just shock it or lightning bolt, whatever the fuck it's called. Or that. 2 for 1. I'll take that all day. And kind of need some card draw here, but I really want to get ygra out. But let's have faith, shall we? Can we top deck a Sephiroth? That would be pretty beautiful. Oh, I thought that was a... Well, actually, this is enough right here. Well, I need another creature, though. That's the problem. Well... Okay, you guys are going to laugh. You're going to laugh. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play the Phantom Train. We're going to take whatever kind of bullshit they throw at us, right? I'm going to turn my land into a creature. I'm going to sacrifice the creature to trigger the double effect, and then we're going to go infinite. So as long as my stuff stays alive, I win the game next turn. And no attacks. So go. So assuming, so they have to win the game, right? They either have to remove something or they have to win the game right now. If they can't remove anything and they don't win the game, then they lose. And that's not going to be enough. But if they have like 2 monstrous rages, then yeah, it might be enough. Which they very well could. Make that into a 10-2 and do 2 attacks. That would be quite unfortunate. Yeah, they don't have it, or else they wouldn't be attacking like that. Or maybe they're just waiting. Because all they do is double monstrous rage, and they have the game. There's one. See, like, y'all think I don't know what's going on? And we win. So we're going to go and do this. We just keep doing this until he's like a 20, 30, 30, and then game. See if they figure out what's happened yet. It's funny that people keep letting me do this. I appreciate it. Whoever you are, dude, thank you. Please let me complete it. You're cool. This is how we go out with the bang, guys. We do the thing. Oh, almost forgot to click. It's funny because that land creature was a last minute addition. It never occurred to me in a million years that I was going to end up using the land to sacrifice to set off my infinite combo, but that's pretty freaking amazing. I literally used the land to set off this infinite combo, which is just fucking hilarious. And then they scoop, and that's how you do the infinite combo. I just want to make sure I got up to 30, that we didn't have trample damage to run him over like Red Rover, but there you go, guys. I think we went, what, 6-3 maybe? Is that right? 6-3 or 6-4? I think it was 6-3. I don't know. It was pretty damn close. It was pretty close to 75% win rate. And, yeah, this is super fun. I'm going to pass this around the ranks. And, yeah, this is how you sacrifice. This is, anything that lets you go infinite is, you know, beautiful. So we're going to call it here. But I'll see you later, Magic community. Keep it classy. Don't take forever on your stupid turns. And stop running the same bullshit that everybody does on the Pro Tour. There's plenty of other Tier 1 decks you can run that'll wax their shit any day of the week. Just saying. And that's it. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. Much love.